to give the citation for our honorary graduate for today's ceremony, Professor Stephen Duckworth. Stephen has been a vocal and passionate advocate for disability on the international stage throughout his incredibly varied and exciting career. In 1978, he started his medical degree at Guy's Hospital. 3 years later, in 1981, he broke his neck in a rugby accident and was paralysed. He's used a wheelchair ever since. Despite numerous complications post-injury, he qualified as a doctor, but his disability made a conventional route through medical training impossible. Stephen moved to Hampshire and studied for an MSc in Rehabilitation Studies at the University of Southampton. And thereafter, he went on to gain his PhD titled Disability and Equality, the Imperative for a New Approach. So he has strong links originally with Southampton. Stephen met his physiotherapist wife Rose when they were students together at Guy's. Their life is an inspiring story of triumph over tragedy, including the joy and deep pride they clearly have in their 4 sons, who've all gone on to gain science degrees. His many achievements throughout his working life show how incredibly rich, fulfilling, and generous his career has been, and just how much he's been able to achieve, including extensive international travel. A few brief highlights include he's been CEO of Disability Matters Limited, which led on to senior positions in FTSE 100 companies, and the opportunity to travel throughout the world, as far afield as Mumbai, Beijing, New Zealand, and more. At 34 years of age, he received an OBE for services to disabled people. In 1996, as well as gaining his PhD, he was awarded a Winston Churchill Travelling Fellowship to investigate community-based rehabilitation in Australia. He served as a member of the University of Southampton's Council from 1998 to 2006. Then in 2006, he joined the board of the Olympic Delivery Authority to create the park and venues that hosted the most successful ever Paralympic and Olympic Games in London 2012. Stephen has consistently supported a range of charities as a trustee. When he first moved to Southampton, he helped set up the Southampton Centre for Independent Living, and he has only recently stepped down from Leonard Cheshire, which provides 4,000 care home beds for severely disabled people, and from Motability, that provides care for 650,000 disabled people in the UK. He's still a trustee of the Rugby Football Union Injured Players Foundation. Stephen currently sits on the boards of Network Rail, the Palace of Westminster Restoration and Renewal Delivery Authority, and Hampshire Hospital's NHS Foundation Trust. His current honours are numerous. In 2018, he was awarded an honorary fellowship in dental surgery at the Royal College of Surgeons. In 2021, he became a Fellow of King's College London. In 2019, he reconnected with the University of Southampton through the Faculty of Medicine when he became a mentor to one of our students who was left with significant physical disability as a result of life-threatening illness in her first year at medical school. Finally, in 2022, right on cue for our triple helix strategy, embracing interdisciplinary innovation in healthcare, he became an adjunct professor of bioengineering in Southampton with a research team focusing on the use of artificial intelligence and machine learning to help prevent pressure sores development in disabled and older people. Vice-Chancellor, I have the honour to present Professor Stephen Duckworth, who is eminently worthy of the degree of Doctor of Science, honoris causa.
I'll be brief. That's what I do on Tuesday, and when Wednesday gets busy. So, esteemed faculty members, distinguished guests, fellow graduates, their families and friends, I'm really deeply honoured to receive this prestigious Doctor of Science degree from the University of Southampton. Today I stand on the shoulder of giants, including the primatologist Dame Dr. Jane Goodall, who investigated the behaviour of chimpanzees in Africa for over 50 years, and the former Prime Minister of New Zealand, the Right Honourable Helen Clark, who set a very high bar with her exceptional contributions on the global stage. I'm grateful and proud to accept this honour, knowing that it represents the achievements of the many people who have supported me and inspired me throughout my academic journey. Foremost amongst them is my partner Rose, who sadly can't be with us today because she's recovering from a viral infection. But Rose has been my pillar of support, emotionally and financially, since we first met at Guy's. Her unwavering belief in me as a valuable asset, rather than seeing me as damaged goods, has always amazed me. It goes without saying that behind every successful man is an even more successful woman, secretly running the show. She was the degree maker and chief executive of a chaotic household, whilst being a science graduate in her own right. In our rapidly changing world, education has never been more important. Education equips us with the skills and knowledge needed to succeed in our personal and professional lives. It also helps us to become both informed and engaged global citizens. Throughout my career, exceptional mentors and teachers have inspired my passion for science and its application in the business world. They instilled in me a deep respect for the scientific method, intellectual honesty, and a sense of wonder about the natural world. The pursuit of knowledge is a noble and rewarding endeavour. It allows us to discover truths about ourselves and the world around us, to push boundaries and positively impact on the lives of others. Education encompasses more than accumulating just knowledge, but it fosters growth and development. Through my own experiences as a student and a business person, I've learned that education is truly transformative, and we are so very lucky. Education challenges and inspires us and helps us to become better versions of ourselves. As graduates and soon-to-be graduates of the University of Southampton, I urge you to use your education as a springboard for personal and professional growth, and whilst also making a difference in the wider world. We should all acknowledge the faculty members, staff and students who have made this fantastic place, the University of Southampton, a remarkable institution of learning and discovery. To my fellow graduates, congratulations on your outstanding achievements. I wish you all the best as you embark upon the next chapter of your lives. Remember, love what you do and do what you love. If love, learning, and laughter guide your actions and remains at the core of everything you do, you will achieve unimaginable success. Thank you to Rose in her absence, and thank you all for being here today.